Welcome to the channel. In this video, we will show how to set up Claude in Excel and provide a walkthrough of Claude performing a discounted cash flow model on NVIDIA financial data. What is Claude in Excel? AI that understands your entire Excel workbook, from nested formulas to multiple tabs. Claude will provide explanation with cell-level documentation and update assumptions while preserving formulas. How to use Claude in Excel. Claude uses your prompts to follow instructions precisely and thinks through complex problems. To open Claude in Excel, you can press Ctrl plus Option plus C on a Mac computer and Ctrl plus Alt plus C on Windows computer to open Claude in Excel. Also, you can use Open Claude in the Home ribbon on the far right side of the screen. With Claude in Excel, you can get answers about any cell in seconds, safely test what-if scenarios without messing up your formulas, quickly debug and fix errors, and even have it build models or complete your templates for you. But just as important is trust and security. It's the Claude you trust, built right into Excel. You can see every change it makes with clear explanations, keep your formulas and structure intact, and use it confidently knowing it works within your existing security and compliance framework. To get started, just click Install Now. Then in the Microsoft Marketplace, select Get It Now and sign into your Microsoft account. From there, accept the permission request by clicking Next, and then click Finish Deployment. Once that's done, open Excel and you'll see Claude available as an add-in on the Home ribbon. Click it to open Claude for Excel in a panel on the right side of your screen, then log into your Claude account. When you log in, you'll see a permissions screen. Take a moment to review it, then approve it to continue. This gives Claude access to your Anthropic profile information, lets it count toward your subscription usage, allows it to upload files on your behalf, and, for team and enterprise accounts, access basic profile information for members in your organization. On the setup screen, you'll choose your role and area of focus. I'm going to select finance as the role and accounting, audit, and tax as the area. Just pick whatever best fits you or your team. Next, Claude will walk you through a quick overview of what you can do, like selecting cells and asking questions, building financial models, debugging, and fixing errors. Before we jump in, let's take a quick look at the Anthropic documentation to highlight a few use cases for using Claude in Excel. When it comes to using Claude in Excel, there are a few use cases where it really shines. First is financial modeling. You can ask it to build things like a three-statement model, an LBO, a SaaS metrics model, or even a real estate pro forma. You can also use it for forecasting, like building a 12-month revenue forecast, projecting cash flow, or planning headcount. Next is data analysis. You can ask questions like, what trends stand out this year versus last year? Which customers are driving growth? Or which categories are underperforming? You can compare actuals to budget, reconcile sheets, find discrepancies, and even have Claude categorize or tag your data for you. Claude is also great for cleaning and transforming data. You can standardize formats, fix duplicates or missing values, split columns, extract information, and turn messy data into something usable. On the formula side, you can use Claude to troubleshoot errors, explain formulas in plain English, trace where numbers come from, or even write new formulas for you. Then there's dashboards and reporting. You can generate executive dashboards, KPI scorecards, board-ready reports, charts, and formatted summaries without starting from scratch. You can also import data from PDFs, fill templates automatically, and review models by checking links, validating balances, and spotting hard-coded values. In short, Claude helps you build faster, analyze deeper, and trust your models more, all without leaving Excel. Let's jump into a walkthrough using Claude in Excel, working with NVIDIA's financial data. In the Claude panel, we'll select the Opus 4.5 model and use a prompt based on the Explain This Worksheet feature. Claude will review the income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, and stock price to get a clear understanding of the workbook structure and how everything is connected. On screen, you'll see Claude has created a detailed workbook structure summary. It highlights that the workbook contains NVIDIA's financial data and stock price information. It breaks down each tab, key inputs, important calculations, and metrics, relationships between sheets, plus an overall summary and suggested next steps. Now, let's put Claude to the test and build a financial model to see if it can create a comprehensive discounted cash flow model for NVIDIA. We're going to use the prompt Build Financial Model to create a 5-year DCF valuation model that includes multiple scenarios, sensitivity tables, and key value drivers. Claude is pulling the relevant financial data from our Excel sheets. You can see it's reading the income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, and stock price to build the model. Claude is letting us know it will create the weighted average cost of capital components, a historical financial summary, 5-year projections, free cash flow calculations, the DCF valuation itself, and a sensitivity analysis. This is incredible. Claude has created a comprehensive discounted cash flow model for NVIDIA. Let's walk through the model and review each section. The first section covers the key assumptions and valuation drivers, including the weighted average cost of capital with details like the risk-free rate, beta, tax rate, and more. A neat feature is that Claude added cell comments with helpful explanations. Section 2 is the historical financial summary, pulling NVIDIA's revenue, gross profit, and free cash flow directly from the financial statements. Then, Section 3 walks through the 5-year projections for the base case, showing how revenue, margins, and cash flows are expected to evolve over time under the main assumptions. Section 4 focuses on the bull case for NVIDIA, where stronger growth and more optimistic assumptions are applied. And Section 5 covers the bear case, which reflects a more conservative outlook with slower growth and tighter margins. Section 6 shows the scenario summary and valuation range, including a probability-weighted price compared to the current stock price, so you can see how the different cases roll up into an overall valuation. And finally, Section 7 covers the sensitivity analysis, showing how the estimated stock price changes as you adjust key assumptions like growth rates and the weighted average cost of capital. For our final example, we'll ask Claude to explain how the WACC calculation flows through the DCF model. Claude will examine the underlying assumptions, intermediate calculations, and valuation outputs, so you can see how one input drives the entire model end-to-end and really see the power of Claude in Excel. So as you can see, Claude in Excel completely changes how you build, analyze, and trust financial models. Instead of spending hours wiring formulas, tracing links, and double-checking assumptions, you can work faster, go deeper, and stay fully in control of your analysis. This is what the future of Excel looks like. Powerful AI working alongside you, not replacing you, but helping you move faster, think better, and focus on higher value work. If this was helpful, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below with what you'd like to see Claude do next inside Excel. I'd love to test your ideas in a future video.